So it's me again, and I feel it's just time for me to make another video. So this time it's going to be a little bit different about Earth, but about us and some things as well that will probably be going on. Mine's will probably be so much different from what you've heard from other people. Okay, everybody's different. So after the last video I did, there has been snow here. It's been very cold weather. Say this is all perfectly normal, everything that I expected here. Where I live in the UK. So yeah. So I'm going to mention about death. I feel with the coronavirus, a lot of people's going into fear. So what I'm feeling is that's exactly what the darkness wanted people to do, to go into fear. But let's go on the positive side, because that's something people in the dark don't like, and that's the fact that people are learning not to fear. There's a lot of people who's catching on to this. Don't fear, because if you fear, you will get exactly what you fear in this energy. Okay, so good vibes. If you feel the energy around you is wrong, or you don't feel in a good place mentally, go speak to somebody. Walk away from people who just keeps nagging at you. You just gotta learn to walk away from them. You need to help yourself in this energy on this earth, because what is happening is we are in a spiritual battle between light and dark. And I will tell you now, the only Armageddon you are going to see on this earth is the one in your head. Okay? Some people, it's just too much for them. People like myself's been through it. Things I've been through, and I get through it. Sometimes I'll go back in to fight with more love and light, because to help others who can't help themselves. And this is what I think of fear. Complete utter rubbish, okay? Don't let fear control your life, okay? You're not here to be living in fear. Only darkness brings you fear. Only darkness brings you fear. That's what I think of darkness. Darkness is nothing. Absolutely nothing, okay? This is what I think of death, and I will explain this. Death. There is no death. You are sacred, eternal beings of love and light. Here in this earth, we are in a battle between light and dark. So some people will choose dark and some people will choose light, okay? But every single person on this earth are eternal, sacred beings, okay? That's what I think of death. Okay, right, you weren't taught that anywhere else, were you? No. So death is a transition. You come in here, you live your life. These are life experience. So see yourself more like an avatar, and you're in here to experience life things. These help you mature, grow up, learn. Are mistakes really mistakes? You will keep making what you call a mistake over and over again until you've learnt from it. Okay? And so say somebody comes in a lifetime and they just, one thing after another happens, and like everything just seems to keep going wrong for that person. You know, it's like, oh my word, the Ealer, they just haven't learned this time what they needed to learn, or they're going through karma from past lives. And some people don't believe in past lives, but how could I explain it? You don't just live one life. You don't just come in and expect to learn everything, and then that decides whether you're a good or a bad person. That's actually not how it works. So yeah, so these are all your life experiences, and some people now in this new energy are getting more and more memories of past lives. Some can't really explain it, but if you said, oh, your past life memories, then that'll just click with them, you know. So please do not fear death. God is love, okay? Look at me, you know, I do not care what on earth they do to me. I'm really at that stage now. I'm just like, whatever, you know? I'm saying too much truth, then you know that I'm doing a good job, okay? If they do anything to me, okay? If you shine so bright, nothing dark will come near you. They'll be too scared of you, and they don't like the light. So keep trying to be the best version of yourself. Stay away from negativity. People who gossip, stay away from them. That's old energy. That used to be what we were all used to, and just whatever. Just honest to God, you will feel so much better. So what else? Yeah, when people cross over, say somebody was near their time to go, or that your body starts kicking in to prepare you for you transition, because it is a transition. And the same, everybody in this earth comes in with the same amount of angels and guides of every other single person. So what does that tell you about God? Everybody's treated exactly the same, equal, okay? Yes, some people in this earth do have jobs to do for God, but nobody's higher or lower than anybody else, and we're all treated equal here, okay? We're all equal. We're all loved the same amount. We're all going to the same place after we die. You know, if you think you're for hell, that's your interpretation. That's not correct. But people, you know, all I'm told from God, just if people believe in God and you have the love in your heart, you have absolutely nothing to fear. Absolutely nothing to fear, okay? It's like this earth. What you expect, you'll get, okay? So expect really good things, okay? What else? Pets. This has happened to me, and my heart has been absolutely broken when I lost a pet before. My parents wanted to buy me a dog to try and get me over the loss of the dog that we lost. And I was like, no, I don't want a dog, you know? So it was probably, I'd say about a year later, I just made up my own mind, yeah, I wanted another one again. So to cut a long story short, I was shown that it was the same dog, just in a different form, you know? If you leave it at least 3 months, it has to be at least 3 months from your pet passing. Whatever pet you pick, God knows which one you're going to pick, and that will be the dog or the cat or the tortoise or whatever type of pet you had, that'll be the same one. Animals have souls too, but they're different type of soul groups, so they are, but they have souls too, and they'll still do the same little quirky things that they used to do. But for me, I waited a year before I was ready for a pet, but yet it was still the same one, and it was quite probably about 12-week old pup whenever I got him. But yeah, so that pet's kind of been with me throughout my life, through different people. Different people had the animal like grandparents or that. But still, you know, so God does work in the strange ways. So pets in your life for a reason. Even if I hear so many stories that people who are depressed and this stray cat turns up or the stray dog turns up, that's to actually help you. That's God helping you, you know, and this pet, using this pet to like get you through your depression, you know. And on this journey, finding yourself, trying to be a better, you know, the best version of yourself that you could be. Sometimes for people, depression does come into it, you know, but you do get through it. Sometimes for people it is a stage of this change in energy, you know, because it's light versus dark, you know. What else? Yeah, I see. For every for every disease on this earth, Mother Earth gives us a cure for every disease in this earth. So what does that tell you about Mother Earth? The cure for HIV is in the Amazon rainforest, and it's interesting, a lot of our cures for diseases is in the Amazon rainforest. But that's where the cure's at. Sometimes I would get visions of what it is. All I was told that the animals eat it. I think they eat it off the ground. And sometimes I visualize myself there and I'm like, I could point it out. You know, if I was there after a while, I could point out what it is. I don't know why that is. It just something inside. Maybe not, but that's what I feel. What else? Yeah, don't fear this coronavirus. I don't even like giving airtime to stuff like this because it's just, I'd rather stay in the positive. So just keep being positive. If you do get it, pray to God for help and guidance and say that you need help and that you want to get better, you know, and let the miracles happen. But you have got to believe it. If you don't believe, nothing's going to happen. Yeah, I see there will be about probably 5 currencies worldwide instead of the whole numbers of currencies we've got at the minute. So I think probably about 5 worldwide. And what was the other thing? Oh, America. America is the Babylon. America is Babylon, and you know, I keep praying all the time for America. You know, they are gonna go through a lot, America. It's just the energy needs to clear, so keep looking at that. Right, it's in a dark place and it's coming more into light, but it'll take time, and every country's different. Every country will go at a different speed. America's always in my mind because I do think they're going to go through a really hard time clearing their energy that's there. But they will get through this. Oh, they definitely will. But there will be a huge earthquake, California, at a Christmas time. I was so tempted to put a date in this, but I'm not going to. But it will be around Christmas time. The media will report around 200,000 gone people, but it will actually be a really around 300,000 people gone. Okay. Just got shivers there. So I'm going to look at the positive. I've met people who, yeah, believe it or not, I've met people from there or near there, and their children, some of them aren't even living there at the minute, but God's actually preparing them that their own children are going to go, and they've been shown that they'll be absolutely fine. These parents have been shown that their children are absolutely fine and they're happy, and that they cross over in this. So people are being prepared already for this happening. I think we're a while off from it yet, but it's not that far away really in time scale. So yeah, so as I say, I've met people who are being prepared for losing loved ones in this, and even I'm sure I haven't met any yet. Who knows, that maybe there might be a chance of them going in this. I'm pretty sure there will be people who will be prepared before they go. Maybe things happen in their life and maybe they don't believe in God, and then something happens to them and then all of a sudden they believe in God. Like, it could be what we call a near-death experience is actually called a new life experience, because ask anyone that's had a near-death experience, they usually come back different because of what they've seen. Some don't talk about it, some keep it inside, but some do talk about it. This is a new life experience. So say somebody went through that and then they go through the earthquake, that was God getting them to realize that God was real before they crossed over. So believe in God, there's something out there, and have love in your heart, okay? You're good to cross over, trust me. What else? I think that was pretty much. Oh yeah, and I took wee notes just like so I remembered what I kind of wanted to say. A lot of people go on about these World War III and whatever. There's not going to be a World War III, okay? There might be a small war that won't last very long if it did happen, and that's because too many people don't want war now, okay? And that's a positive. So I'm going to keep focusing on the positive, and thank you so much for everybody who viewed my last video and are viewing this one, and hopefully these things kind of bring hope in your heart and peace in your heart. Okay, thank you, bye.